What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is episode 2 of Fat to Fit and How I Did It. If you are new to the channel, my name is Colin Join. This is my YouTube channel where I share fitness, running, weight loss, vlogs, all kinds of awesome. And this is my series of how I lost over 100 pounds. I am creating this series to help my friends and followers succeed in their weight loss and fitness journey and not make the same mistakes I did, because trust me, I made many along the way. On episode 2, we're going to talk about dialing in our nutrition. We're going to go over the tools that I use and that you can use that will help you reach your goals quicker, as well as we're going to talk about a calorie deficit, which is one of the most important things when in a weight loss phase or going through your weight loss journey. And then we're going to go on a grocery haul. I'm going to show you what I get to tailor around my diet and kind of how you can do that to you, because after all, it is finding out what works for you. So you can take my grocery haul and build your own off of it, and we'll talk about what I go for when I go for groceries, why I go for those things, and all that. We'll dive into that more. Let's get right into it. So, one of the most important things, like I've said, is a calorie deficit. And what is a calorie deficit, you might ask? So what a calorie deficit is when you are burning more calories than you are consuming throughout the day. So your body burns calories. Just by sitting, you're burning calories. Eating, exercising, all that stuff burns calories. Even eating and your food digesting burns calories. I know, that's awesome, right? And everybody's body has a set amount of calories a day where they either don't gain any weight, and if they eat over that, they'll gain weight. And if they eat below that, they will lose weight. Well, if you eat below that to lose weight, that is called a calorie deficit. And your calorie deficit is one of the first things you should figure out when starting your weight loss journey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down for you step by step. We're going to go over to the computer. We're going to go to the free website that you guys can put your stats in and find out what your calorie deficit would be. I'm going to take you through it step by step. So let's head right over to the computer and get it started. I'm going to show you how to use the calorie calculator. It's a tool to find out the calories you need for losing weight. It is not a definite answer. You know, you have to mess with it, tweak it. So whatever calories it puts out for you, you might have to dial it back or bump them up some. So what I say to do is, once you get your calories from this application, do it for 4 days to a week. If you're trying to lose weight and you're gaining weight on those calories, dial the calories back a couple hundred calories. And if you're losing too much weight, bump it up a couple hundred calories. You just have to play with it until you find what works for you. But pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to go right in here. We're going to go to Calorie Calculator. You'll see caloriecalculator.net. It's this first one right here. This is what it looks like. And we will click it. This is where you put in your information. So this is where you want to be honest. Don't lie to the computer. So I'm 29. I'm male. Height 6'2", and then weight 165 pounds. There we go. And then it says your activity level. Now, what I recommend doing on this, because this app does not know your activity level, and when it comes to this stuff, it's very inaccurate. So once you get in here, you pretty much have a few options: basal metabolic rate, sedentary, light exercise, moderate, active, very active, and extremely active. I wouldn't go past sedentary. You have your basal metabolic rate, your BMR, what you need pretty much to stay alive, and then you have sedentary, little or no exercise. I would click sedentary, and then you're going to hit calculate your settings. And as you can see here on the screen, it's pretty much self-explanatory. To maintain your current weight, I need 2,140 calories. For mild weight loss, which is about half a pound a week, 1,890 calories. Weight loss of 1 pound per week would be 1,640 calories, and these are calories per day. And then extreme weight loss, which I do not recommend doing this without consulting with your doctor, is 2 pounds a week, and it's 1,140 calories a day. I can tell you right now, I've been there before. You're going to feel like crap, especially if you're working out on top of that. And then it says more information down here. As you can see, zigzag calories. You can look at your calories day to day, or you can look at your calories as a bank account. And you have, say you're losing 1 pound a week, you have 1,640 calories a day. You can add all that up, and that's how many calories you have for all week, all 7 days. So like down here, it says zigzag diet schedule. You can have, depending on what calories you pick, you can have, this many calories this day, and then a little less calories the next day, or more calories. You can play with it, do however you want, whatever works for you. That's the most important thing. But this is how you use Calorie Calculator. Now, before we dive into the grocery haul, we're gonna go over the other 2 main, very important tools, or what I think are very important tools that will help you in your weight loss journey. All right, so the other 2 tools that I highly recommend is one, an app for your mobile phone, MyFitnessPal. The app's pretty self-explanatory. You're gonna put your stats and information in there, just like we did on caloriecalculator.net. You will have to set up an account. They do have a free version and they do have a paid version. I am going to tell you a secret as long as you don't tell nobody. You can get the paid version for free. I learned this in my MyFitnessPal group on Facebook. If you change your location, so you can change your location like to the UK or something like that, and you can get the paid versions for free. The reason you can do that if you don't want to pay for it is because when you go to log your food, if you don't want to have to type manually everything in and find it, with the paid version or the free paid version, you click the scan the barcode thing, scan the barcode on the product, and it usually finds it for you. Much easier. I'll go over that in just a minute with you guys, show you guys how to use that. But create your account, put in your information, just like I said in caloriecalculator.net, do not lie. It is very important you do not lie. Put your exact weight, your exact age, your exact height, and all that stuff, and then your goals, and you can just go from there. They also have all kinds of great stuff. If you guys do want a full video on how to use MyFitnessPal or need any help or any questions, always DM me on any of my social medias. I reply back to everyone, as well as if you do want a video, you can request it in the comments down below or shoot me a message saying, hey, we want a video, and I'll make a separate video, short, something like that, to show you guys how to use it and all that. So I'm gonna show you real quick, if you wanna log a food, how you scan a barcode. Okay, so you're gonna go scroll down to breakfast, lunch, or dinner, add whatever you want to. I'm gonna use this pepper as a instance because it has a barcode. Right here, it's barcode. See where it has all the food right here? You're going to click scan barcode, and then it shows up like a photo. In the little square, you will put the barcode in there. It will scan it, and as you see, black pepper, 0 calories, tells the serving, all that. And then all you have to do is click the check mark there, and it will put it into your food for that day. You do have to select how much of a serving you had, how many grams, whatever, and that's what we're going to. The second tool right now for that. The other tool you're gonna wanna pick up to use with MyFitnessPal, you can go to Walmart, Amazon, wherever, and pick up a food scale. Looks like this. It is in the food section, usually near the utensils and stuff, and you just pretty much turn it on. This one is self-explanatory. It says units, hold, and then power. You can do fluid ounces, milliliters, so you can measure liquids, solids, all kinds of food. Put your food on here and you weigh it. Most of your food you're gonna weigh is gonna be raw. Weigh it before you cook it, and then put it into the app. Say you had 40 grams of rice, put in 40 grams of rice, and it'll calculate the calories, and then you hit add, and it will add it to your section, and that's how you track your food for that. I am going to do a full day of eating and tracking my calories video for you guys coming up in this series, so stay tuned for that. You'll learn how to do all that as well. That's the 3 things I recommend to get started. So now we're gonna go over to what I picked up at Aldi. We're gonna break it down into sections, so I'll show you the refrigerated and frozen stuff, and then we'll do the non-refrigerated stuff, and I'll talk about why I picked these things up as well. So we're gonna go over the refrigerated stuff that I get. What I do with my diet is I focus on mainly protein. I want to get in my protein. That is the most important to me. Protein is very important for muscle, and muscle is very important for body recomposition. Muscle is important. You want to keep it when you're losing weight. You don't want to be skinny fat. You don't want to lose all your muscle. We'll talk about that in just a second. So what you're going to want to aim for is 1 gram of protein per pound of your goal body weight. So say your goal body weight's 165. You're wanting to be 165 pounds. You need to get 165 grams of protein in per day. And you will notice I do have quite a few amount of carb related items because I'm an endurance runner, I run a lot, and carbs fuel my run. If you don't run or do a lot of stuff like that, you can dial it back on the carbs. Carbs are not bad, carbs are good for you, and you need carbs, but you wouldn't need as many carbs as I need. First thing I have here is fresh ground turkey, 93% lean, 7% fat, so get it lean. This stuff's really good. I'll let you guys see it there. amazing. I don't even have to season it sometimes, and I'm like a seasoning guru when it comes to stuff like that. So lean ground turkey, this is gonna be lower calorie. That's why I get the ground turkey, especially when I'm in a weight loss phase. If I'm in a cut and I'm in a calorie deficit, it's gonna be easier to keep my calories low while getting protein in by doing this turkey. You can do ground beef, you can do whatever kind of meat you want. It's just they're gonna be a little higher calories, but if you get them lean, you'll be doing good. Next thing is Earth Grown Flame Grilled Protein Burgers. They're a soy-based veggie burger, and no, I'm not a vegetarian, obviously. If you are, these are for you. This is what they look like. Absolutely amazing. And honestly, I know it's gonna sound weird, but for a quick and easy cheeseburger, I throw these things in the microwave and literally 2 patties for like 2 minutes, bam, cheese on them, out the door, I'm ready to go. We'll do some grocery hauls and stuff at different places in this series as well, so stay tuned for that. I found these on a Aldi group that I'm in on Facebook, and I wanted to try them, so I did. They're called chicken sausages. They're raised without the use of antibiotics. They're pesto organic chicken sausages, and they are freaking bangers, but they're hard to find. They're only 80 calories a sausage. These are good. You need to try them. I love them. Next thing is cheese. I love cheese. I could live off of cheese. A singles reduced fat American cheese, 45 calories a slice. Now we're gonna move over to the savor of all the amazing turkey pepperonis. Love these better than regular pepperonis, and they're lower calorie, higher protein. I literally smack a bag of these a day. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna go over, low fat, Friendly Farms cottage cheese. I could live off of this as well. I use it for a lot of my recipes and snacks and stuff, so we'll do some of those in a future episode as well, because I have put this out here on TikTok before, maybe Instagram, and a lot of people really liked a snack recipe I did for it, so we'll put that on here. So another thing I get, and I'm going to say it's refrigerated because I put them in the refrigerator, it makes them last longer, especially if you put them in the crisper, is these mixed bell peppers. I make stuffed peppers with these. Amazing. Like I said, we're gonna do a lot of cool recipes coming up, and if you wanna know what they are, they're Nature's Sweet mixed bell peppers. Now on to the last very few things. You'll see I have berry medley. This is Season's Choice berry medley. It is the strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries. I take this, I mix it with my protein and make a protein shake out of it. Chocolate protein powder, Fruity Pebbles protein powder, any protein powder you throw in it is gonna taste amazing. It's only 60 calories per serving, and a serving is 140 grams. You have a whole protein shake that's gonna keep you full most of the day. Now we're gonna move on to the last few frozen things that I have before we move over to the unfrozen stuff. When you're in a calorie deficit, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, volume eating is very important. And you might ask me what volume eating is. It is where you can eat the most amount of filling food, like a big old heaping pile of food for the lowest amount of calories. Anyway, steam bag. People might say this is processed food, whatever. It's not gonna kill you, it's not gonna hurt you. I use it a lot. It's a lifesaver, it's a time saver. You get steamable bags. I like the Seasoned Choice brand from Aldi. They taste the best to me. Whatever, make it in recipes, make it in a stir fry. Whole bag of broccoli for 30 calories a serving. There's 4 servings in this bag pretty much, and you get a big old bag. I've got broccoli, then I also have this cauliflower medley, and then I have Brussels sprouts. The Brussels sprouts are a little higher, but you're gonna get in protein with this and fiber. Yes, Brussels sprouts have protein. And now we're gonna move over to the unrefrigerated stuff, snacks, chips. Yes, you can have chips. And other stuff that I get, this is what I got this time. So I got Quaker chocolate rice cakes. These are amazing, 60 calories per rice cake, which is 15 grams. I like to put powdered peanut butter on them, or PB Fit. I like to get the off-brand Always Save or Best Choice, whatever it is at Walmart powdered peanut butter. It's lower calorie and it tastes better than PB Fit to me. That's just me, and you get more for the amount of calories. I'll slap that on there before or after a run, mainly before because I need a good carb source before my runs, or what they are right here. I also like to pick up the regular rice cakes. They're lower in calories and they're just lightly salted. And then there's caramel, and they have white cheddar, ranch, a whole bunch of amazing ones. I get this bread. Yes, you can have bread on a diet. Don't let anyone tell you can't have bread or potatoes. I get this bread because it's a good fiber source. It's a good source of carbs that's not super crazy on carbs, and it's 35 calories a slice. It is the Lovin' Fresh, 35 calories per slice, 100% whole wheat bread. This is what it looks like. And I've got these Extreme Wellness high fiber tortilla wrap, 60 calories per tortilla, as you guys can see. They also have tomato basil ones that are like 50 calories. And then they have some really big ones that I picked up at Walmart that are 80 calories, and they're freaking huge. So if you like to make big burritos, those are for you. 100 calorie popcorn. Popcorn's amazing. It's a lifesaver. You get a bunch for the calories. And I'm gonna throw you guys a tip. And then we have palmini. A lot of people have asked me about this, what it tastes like. It is amazing. You have to try it for yourself because it is an acquired taste. 20 calories per serving. There's like 3 servings in this bag. It is pretty much a pasta replacement if you want to replace pasta, because the calories are amazing. So pretty much 60 calories for this whole bag, and you can get it in angel hair pasta, linguine, all kinds. You can even get lasagna. So what I do is I pair this with these. So I'll get 4 cheese Alfredo sauce from Aldi's, which is 45 calories a serving. This pasta sauce, it's 70 calories a serving. So you can have spaghetti, you can have Alfredo fettuccine, throw some chicken in there, throw that ground turkey in there. It's amazing. If I'm making sandwiches or something like that, I really like to have peppers and stuff like that on it. So I pick up the deli slice mild banana pepper. If you like banana peppers, these are for you. On to my last few things. You'll see that I have Happy Harvest canned mushrooms. I also pick up Brookdale chunked chicken breast in the can. And a lot of people's like, canned chicken, really? When it comes to a quick and fast meal that you want protein in, you're on the run or something like that, or you can cook it in a lot of other stuff, you can't even taste that it's in the can. So I mean, really, like, people just want to have something to gripe about. This stuff's amazing. What I like to do is, as you guys saw, I had the palmini pasta. I have the sauces here. I'll throw some of this canned chicken in there with some mushrooms. Warm it up. It's amazing. Make it on the stove. I'm telling you guys, don't knock it till you try. And last but not least is these right here. I said you could have chips. You can eat regular chips, but you can get more of these. These are the Fit and Active cheddar cheese rice flavored snacks right here. 140 calories per serving. Serving is about 30 grams, I think. Yeah, 30 grams. All right, guys, so that's gonna wrap up what I picked up at the grocery store. We're gonna go on future ones. I've got some stuff coming for the channel where I can talk more in the videos when we're on the go in the grocery haul versus what I did this time. So I have a lavalier mic coming in. Those will help out a lot as far as the future grocery hauls. All right, guys, so just finishing up the final edits and clips of this week's video. I hope you guys did enjoy this week's video. I know it was a lot of information. I hope it helped you guys out. And if you have any questions at all, as always, feel free to reach out to me and drop a comment in the comment section below or shoot me a message. I answer all questions, messages, anything like that. Get a hold of me and I'll do anything I can to help you guys. If you guys did enjoy this week's video, as always, please give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it and it helps out a lot. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed and invite your friends and family to subscribe as well. Stay tuned in the upcoming week as I announce what we're going to be doing in episode 3 of Fat to Fit and when it's going to come out. I'm going to wrap it up there and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!